Hi, everybody. I hope your Saturday is going great. If this is your first time ever watching one of my videos, hi, my name is Nick Comstock, also known as Caveman and the Crazy Beard Man. And look at this. This is I always love admiring my beard. And I've got a shirt on today per request of my mother because she says that my t-shirts make me look like a bum and sloppy. So I'm going to try to put on a different shirt every day for my videos. But anyway, if this is your first time ever watching one of my videos, welcome. And if you would do me the awesome favor of subscribing to my YouTube channel, we would love to have you a part of the community every day. When you subscribe, make sure you hit that little notification bell so each time that I upload a video, you get notified. Also, I want to let you guys know before I go on to today's video, and it's a great video, that I put my email in every description. My email is nicolascomstock@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you guys. So not only can you comment down below, you can also put my email in your little contact list and email me anytime. And I also put the blog from the day before. So if you missed it, you can go back and watch the blog the day before in the description. Okay, now today's an awesome video because, earlier this week I told you that I had sex on the brain. And I do have sex on the brain a lot of the time. And today we're going to talk about it again. This time it's going to be about how my piano class turned into sex education. So, sex ed from my piano teacher. That's the title of today's video. And this is a real funny video. This is a real funny story. It happened when I was in the 6th grade because our church and our school just started their music program. I mean, they were just starting to ramp it up, and the pastor at the time decided to start a piano lab. Well, I have always been fascinated with the piano. So, when the piano lab opened, I said, I want to take piano lessons. And my mom was like, okay, I'll do that for you. And I'm actually self-taught as a pianist. And I'll tell you that story one day. And, but I said, I want to take piano lessons. And the funniest part of it was that my piano teacher was one of my former pastor's daughters. And we were great friends with the pastor's daughter, still our former pastor's daughter. And it was just great. So I took piano a little differently than someone else normally would. I took private lessons, so it was just me and the teacher. And in order for me to do the lesson properly, the lesson was tape recorded so I could go back and listen to it. So here's the funny story. So one Sunday morning, I was staying home because I was sick. And back then, or I think the car was broke down or something. Maybe it was both. I think the car was broke down and I just happened to be sick. Anyway, that's either here nor there. But I stayed home one Sunday morning with my mom. And back then, they didn't really have the services on the internet like they do today. And so I didn't really do anything church related. So I decided to practice my lesson. Well, my piano teacher, when she brought in the tape to record the lesson, she brought in an old marriage seminar tape, which was just fantastic. And I'm going to tell you every single word that was on that tape. So she brought in an old marriage seminar tape, and when my mom brought the tape into me to practice the lesson, my mom put it on the wrong side. Mom, I thank you from the bottom of my heart to this day. So when I turned it on, it was this female, and she was talking about how to romance your man. And she was saying things like, you should have rose petals leading all the way to the bedroom, and spray your husband's favorite perfume all over the sheets, which I'm going, okay. And, I'm at sixth grade. I'm like, what is this? This is supposed to be a piano. Like, this is like the marriage tomorrow. So you're like, did you listen to the whole tape? Yes, I did. And I don't regret it. So this lady was like talking about, like spray your husband's favorite perfume that he likes to smell on you all over the sheets. And then this lady goes, I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, and I don't know why she's embarrassed to say this. I mean, like we talked about earlier this week, sex is how little Christians get here. So I don't know why she said she was embarrassed to say it. Maybe it was because she was in a crowd of people. I don't know why. But she was like, put on your husband's favorite nightie, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but don't wear anything under it. Basically go commando. And I'm going, this is so fun. So, but I have to tell you, so that was the end of the tape, because like I said, she was recording the piano lesson over the marriage seminar. I guess she figured she got all she needed out of it, so she didn't need it anymore. But, so I immediately, after I listened to the whole tape, and at the end of it, she goes, this is about, she goes, this is the end of my lesson of sex in the bedroom. And so then I turn off the tape and I'm like, Mom, this has some explicit stuff on it. And we just all laughed. And the pastor at the time told his whole entire staff and came up to me next Sunday and was like, hey, I heard you got some interesting education. And I was like, yeah, pretty much. And so honestly, from that day forward, I wanted to ask my piano teacher's husband what kind of perfume stays on his bed sheets. But I was never bold enough to ask that question. If you end up watching this, you know who you are. You can email me at nicolascomstock@gmail.com and tell me what kind of perfume is on your bed sheets. Anyway, but here's the thing. So I don't agree with one thing that this marriage teacher said. And that is that put on your husband's favorite nightie and don't put anything on under it. I don't agree with that because taking off each other's clothes is a part of the fun. And if there's nothing under the one item of clothing, I feel like that takes a lot of the fun out of it. So I don't agree with the go commando thing. Taking each other's clothes off as part of the fun. So anyway, I just wanted to, this is one of those stories where you tell it 10 or 11 years later and nobody can do anything to you about it. So yeah, it was something that was unforgettable to hear. Something that I will never forget, and I would like to thank my piano teacher. You know who you are. Thank you for giving me sex education. Because it was something that I will never forget, and I will tell the story for years to come, and I thought it would be perfect to tell on today's video. I hope this video made you laugh. And I hope y'all don't roll your eyes and like, Nick's talking about sex again. Listen, I already told you this week I think about sex 95% of the time. So, anyway, have a good Saturday, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye.